welcome to your 10-minute booty and hamstring workout. My name's Sophie from SofieJayne.com, and today I am guiding you through a 10-minute bar-inspired workout. As I love to work out from home, I am using a chair which can utilize as my bar, so make sure to grab a chair. A mat is optional, and apart from that, you don't need any other equipment. I've decided to leave music out of this video, so if you want to pop your own tunes on in the background, please do so. And of course, if you're new to my channel, welcome. And every Thursday, I'll be bringing you brand new 10-minute workouts. So grab your equipment, hit pause if you need to, and bob your tunes on, and we shall get going right away. We'll begin, so you've got your left leg closer towards the chair. We'll walk away a small distance from the chair, finding your first position with the feet. Bend the knees to bring you into a plie position, and we'll gently lean towards the chair. So you want to lean in, extending the right leg away from you, lifting the leg up towards the line of your hip, so just as high as you can be. We'll begin to flex and point the foot. Now, as always, I'll do all the timing with this workout. If you ever see me glancing down, I've got my little timer over there, and you can just follow along with me. Now, the right hand, a few things that you can be doing. You can hold it out to the side, or you can bring it down onto your hip, whatever feels good for you. As we're going through your flex and point, we're working and focusing on the upper outside of the right glute, and that's working hard to keep this leg level at hip height. It may not be in your range of motion or in your flexibility to bring the leg to this level, so even if the leg is down here, that's fine, as long as you're really feeling the work in the upper outside of the glute. Now with bar movements, we go through lots of full ranges of movements and smaller movements, so we can work deep into the stabilizing and slow twitch muscles. We have 5 more seconds with this movement, and then we'll be going to tiny little pulses. 3, 2, 1. Keep the foot flex, your pulse as we bring the knee in and take that tiny press away from you. So this is where we go into your pulses. And by now, yes, that right glute should really be feeling fairly active. If you're feeling work to the side of the body, that's totally okay. And even kind of up towards the outside of the right, that's your external obliques, what you're feeling and working. So not only are you toning into your glutes, but you're also toning those muscles which help protect and stabilize your spine and the muffin top, as we may sometimes call it. You've got 20 more seconds. Then we have 1 more move before we go into your hamstrings. I know you can do this. Holding on. You may notice that your body temperature really is rising with all this as well. 3, 2, 1. Point the toe. Tap the toe towards the floor. Lift the toe up. Bring the knee in front of your hip and press out. Lower, lift, in and out. Lower, lift, in and out. And then check about this side. We still want to keep the elevation in the side of the body rather than sinking into the shoulder. So the whole body is staying nice and long, and you've still got that bend in the left leg as we go down, out, in and out. Whew. Smile through it as I am doing this with you, trying to encourage you through the workout. 15 more seconds for me. Down, out, in. I actually feel my body really beginning to sweat now because this low impact movement is definitely hard. Last one, guys, and release all the way down. Bring yourself up. We'll turn around so you're facing towards your chair and cross the arms over. You'll bring your head down so your head rests on the hands. Walk yourself back so you're folding the body in half. This same leg, that right leg, we're going to take behind you, keeping the foot flex, lift the leg up towards hip height, bending through the left knee, and then begin to bring the heel nice and close in towards your glutes. So you're doing a hamstring curl and extend away, in and out. You want to focus, I know I'm looking towards you, but try to keep your head down and really focus on feeling those muscles in the back of the thigh contract as you pull them in, as you pull the heel in towards your glute. And think of both hips shining down towards the floor. We've got 30 more seconds of this move before we finish with 30 seconds of pulses up towards the ceiling. After that, you've got a break, so bearing that in mind, know that you can push to the very end. I know that you can do it. Just a little bit of dedication, that positive mindset. We are going for 5 more seconds. Our next hamstring curl, hold the heel in. See if you can bring that heel even closer towards your bum. And then we have these tiny pulses up, as if you're trying to make a footprint in the ceiling of pushing your heel nice and high. Little lift. Now the left leg, which is on the floor, is also working so hard to keep you up here. Almost there, guys. We go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and release. Give those legs just a nice press and shimmy from side to side. Rolling yourself up. We'll take our bar or our chair and bring it round to the other side. So now you've got your right hip as the inside, and we get to do that all again. So remember, we walked away slightly from your chair and you found your first position. It's known as first position with the feet. So look down and you've got that nice big V shape, and we'll bend our knees into our Demi Plie. Bring your arm down onto the chair, open that left leg to the side, lift the leg up and make sure that the knees is pointing forward and the toes away from you. We begin your flex and point on this side. Round 2. You know exactly what you're doing, you know exactly where you're meant to be working, but I will go over those technique points once again. So again, we're aiming to keep the leg up towards hip height. Again, it doesn't matter if it's not at hip height. This may all depend on your flexibility and where you are in your bar routine. But again, we're thinking of lifting from the upper outside left glute. The right shoulder we want to keep supported and keep the lift through the inside of the body rather than sinking down per se. And then remember, you can have your arm out to the side or you can bring it onto your hip, whichever feels good for you. 15 seconds of this movement before we hold the flex of the foot. Feeling good? I hope so. 3, 2, 1. Find that flex. Check has your leg sunk down. Mine has. If it has, try and lift it back up as we begin those tiny pulses. So the knees in and then we press out. I am finding this side really tough right now. Part of the reason for that is because when we did the first side, this left side was just stabilizing one. So it was already working to hold you there. So when you do my workouts, maybe sometimes you can switch the leg that you begin on. So next time you come to do this, rather than starting on the right side, see if you can start on the left side. Tiny pushes out. Oh my gosh, I'm really trying to keep that leg up. And then again, finding that elevation. I know you are trying to. Stay with it. We've got one more move coming up in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Point the toe. Lower. Lift in and out. Lower. Lift in and out. Check that right side as well still has the bend in the knee. And can we lift up through the side of the body? You may also have access, guys, to a bar studio. So if you do have access to a bar studio or a bar maybe at your local fitness center or gym, make sure to take this video with you, as you can always pop it on in your regular routine, maybe after or before you're doing your cardio, whenever feels good to you. And of course, I would love you to leave your comments. More than anything, I want to know how you enjoyed the workout. We are almost there, Almost 5 seconds. Then we're gonna switch to the hamstrings. Make this the last one. And release. Ooh. Okay, give the hips a wiggle from side to side. Round to face your chair, remember? We folded the arms across and we walked ourselves back. So we were in half, directly in half, nice flat back. Bending through both knees, that same leg we just worked, the left one, we bring behind, we lift it up to hip height, flex the foot, and with your hamstring curls, you bring the heel in and extend out. And as always, the leg will want to sink down towards the floor. So we're gonna try and work at keeping that leg up towards hip height and finding that mind-body connection. Okay, where is it that we're really trying to target into? Our glutes and hamstrings. Our hamstrings lay on the back of the thigh. So we want to again work at feeling that contraction. Whew. Staying with me, staying with me. We've got 15 more seconds and then we finish off with those tiny pulses. In and out. 5 seconds. Okay, let's bring that heel in, hold all the way in, and then just as if you're trying to push and make a footprint in the ceiling. So pushing your heel up towards the glutes. My stabilizing leg is shaking like crazy. Definitely working those muscles to failure. Yep, it's definitely going into failure. 10 more seconds. This leg is post ACL operation, so it is a little bit more tricky on this side for me. 3, 2, 1, and release. Bring yourself up and out. Give those hips a nice shake from side to side. I've just posted a video, so if you look on the cards at the top, there's a video which will take you to a post-bar stretch, which I highly recommend to release those glutes. Otherwise, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for future workouts, and hopefully I'll see you next week, if not before, for another workout. Well done.